Now, back in 2003, about this time of year, a little paper started circulating around the island about addressed to whom it may concern, to gather a bit of enthusiasm and support for an idea for what was then called an aquatic school. And the vision was, as the document said, the vision was an aquatic school that provides great, fun-filled, safe learning about the marine environment, which is recognized as a good example of a community working together to better the social and economic well-being of Great Barrier Island. So with that ambition, plans were put forward to teach the children of Great Barrier Island essential water skills to safely enjoy being out there in this wonderful domain that we've got around us. And I'm going to talk to one of the founding trustees in a moment. That's Vanilla Christian, who's standing by to talk to me in a moment. But before that, I just wanted to tell you a little bit of what's going on there. The Sea Academy, as is often referred to, has got a lot of activities going on. Of course, in summer between Labour Weekend and Easter, when really the water's warm enough to go in there. But the activities are quite wide-ranging. The core activity that the Trust is really quite involved with is teaching sailing to children at the schools, mostly Marlborough Grove School, because they are right on the water there. The facilities of the Sea Trust are there. You can in a little shed that sits on the school grounds, which is part of public land there on the waterfront. And the Trust owns a number of sailing dinghies, little small Optimist, single-hulled, single-masted boats that can easily be handled by a small child. And over the course of the last few years, the Trust has trained well over 20 instructors here on the island that are qualified to take children out in courses. There's a small instructor supervision ratio of only 4 students per instructor to ensure safety, and they get taken out there in the bay on the waterfront at Marlborough Grove Store to learn the basics of sailing, tacking and jibing and all that. Now that's a proper structured course that runs under the Waterwise program, which ensures that it's trained safely and properly, and involves instructors coming from off the island to train and refresh our locally based parent teachers to teach those skills to the children. Now, apart from that, the Sea Trust has also got a whole lot of things going on. And I was looking at the activity program for 2011 here, and apart from the Waterwise sailing training program happening at Marlborough Grove School, there's also other activities. Every Saturday last summer, the boat shed there has been open for anybody to kind of come along and take out some of the equipment and the boats to practice some of the sailing that they've been learning, or the kayaks that are there. Now the kayaks, there's a whole trailer of them, have also been used for kayaking excursions, either for the school children or as part of the school holiday program, to allow anybody to come join in and spend some time out in the water. And last summer we went out to, where did we go? We went, of course, in Tryphena Bay. We had outings. We went up to Okupu and to Whakapalapala. And the other thing we also did, we went up in the boats with young people up the creek here at Midlands and had a bit of fun there with also some competitions, some games. Now another thing that was organised by the Sea Academy was the Learn to Surf program that the Out Here Boat Riders Club actually did. And I'm going to come back to that in another session and talk to Renee or somebody else from the ABC group to tell us a bit more about the fun that they had with children going out there. We also organised a beach education water safety day. We had instructors come from the Surf Life Save New Zealand and come here and did sessions at the school. I think it was organised at Katoga School and on the beach here. And the kids learned everything about safely going to surf waters. Another session was held up at Kiwi with Okiwi School, and everybody came away knowing a lot more about how to stay safe in the water. The weather was not ideal, so we might have to refresh on that again this year. Another thing that's happening, and I'm really excited about that, is the wakaama that is being put to good use again. Gloria Parks has been leading a group of women in autumn and is waiting for the weather to improve again to start going out this spring. Now anybody can join in that, and you just have to look out for one of the Sea Academy or from always just speak to Gloria Parks directly and say, when you're going back in the water, I want to be part of that. Now, the other things that are still on the wish list is to put that windsurfer that's sitting in the boat shed there to good use and go out with that. There's also talk about doing some certificate courses that Kylie Robbins may organise for day skipper or VHF operator and even boatmaster if people come forward and ask for that. And there's also other things that may be happening in the water that we're just waiting for parents and people to come and join us. And when I say we, I have to, of course, say that as the coordinator for the Sea Education program, I'm also the first point of contact for a lot of things that are going on. So call me any time on 585 if you've got an idea for something to do. Now you might be asking, well, it's too cold. Why would you want to go in the water at the moment? Well, that doesn't stop us from doing something at school. And we've been running for a winter program, land-based, going there with school children. And we've got a whole lot of sessions that we've been running through. Yesterday, Kylie Robbins came to Mulberry Road School and talked to the senior kids there about rules in the sea, how to give way and how not to run your boat aground. And that was quite fun, especially when we simulated that out in the schoolyard. There were a lot of laughter there. And the other topics here, I've just got a list in front of me that are going to be run through over the coming weeks under the title The Seven Seas is sea navigation, working with compass and charts, sea life, the ecology of beaches, sea impacts, human caused changes on the coast, sea crafts, building model boats and setting them out to sail, and seamanship, what are safe boating skills. Now with all that under their belt, I'm sure the kids will be all ready to get into the sailing program as soon as the water's warm enough and Labour Weekend marks the time when we can get back into the water. We do have wetsuits. Now I'm going to put a little bit more music on, and then I'm going to call Fenella Christian and talk to a little bit about the history of how this group came together and what really was the secret ingredient to transforming a good idea into something that has now gone on for 7-8 years.